Hello guys, today in this tutorial we will be showing you that how to use the query parameters inside your Node.js and Express application. And you can see on your screen this is the demo application we will be building here. And simply if you just type here localhost 8080/ID1. So this is the query parameter we are passing here. We are passing the ID of the page that we need to see. If I say ID1, we will be showing the page with the ID1. So if I change this URL to ID2, I will be showing you a different, altogether different page which will have the request ID is equal to true. So these are two different HTML files which are getting served to the user depending upon the URL query parameter that you see inside the address path. So if you change to a different page, different query parameter, so this page changes. So basically you have seen these in the browser itself. You go to a different page, you pass a different query parameter, different page is served to it. So I will be showing you basically how to pass different query parameters and how to serve them HTML pages inside your Express application, something like this. So for this guys, you just need to install the Express application. So you just need to go to your command line, just install this npm express module. That's all that you need to do. And for this, I have written a complete blog post on my tutorial website. So definitely go to the video description to get all the source code and also read a complete detailed blog post about this topic. So just now make an index.js file guys in the root directory. We will make a simple express application here. So we will now require this express here. We need to require it. And then we just need to initialize a simple express application and just need to start this on a particular port number, and we can start this on 5000, and we can simply say to the user that your app is listening on port number 5000. So that's all basic guys. So now our app is ready. So now we need to require the file system module guys, which is a built-in module. This is required for creating and reading the HTML files. And after this guys, what you need to do is that basically we just need to make a simple get request. This is the get request, and now to read the query parameter that it is passed guys, if you just write this id1 id2, this is called as query parameters. Whatever query that you pass inside the browser in the request, now to catch these we will simply write slash colon and then followed by the name of the parameter. This can be anything. It can be name, it can be age. I will take as ID. So now request response, and it is very much natural thing. Request response. And now to catch this query, guys, it's very simple. We make use of request dot params. So if you just need to just put request dot params, basically it will be the query that you will pass here. And let me go to the home page here. And let's suppose I pass some query parameter here. Let's suppose I write John here. You will now see as I write John here, you will now see as I refresh this application. If I write this John here, you will now see hopefully app.get request.params. So let me just refresh it. So basically in this way you can catch the information that you type here inside your address bar. So this application, I think, oh sorry, this is application is running on port 5000, sorry. And now if I write John here, you will now see at the command line this parameter is cached here inside this object. So this is called as ID here because we mentioned this variable to be ID. This can be, I think, if you can mention name here. So now what you will see if you go to this, so now this time this will be name here, name is equal to John. So basically it all depends upon you how you need to do this. So let's suppose I put name here, and after this, depending upon which name is passed here, we can show different files. So we will say request.params.id name, and we will check here if the name is equal to John. In that case we will make a function here which will serve the file to the user, read from the directory, and Here we will put the path of the file, which is called as john.html, and we will just pass the response as well. So now we just need to make this function, guys, at the very top. So two things would be passed here, path and response. This will be a simple arrow function. And basically, guys, now inside our else if we can have another condition here. Let's suppose request.params.name. If it is equal to, let's suppose, another name here, let's suppose Kane. In that case, we need to read the serve another file here, which will be kane.html, and we need to pass the response. And now inside else, so let's suppose the name which is passed is not equal to John or Kane, so some other name. For that, we need to show a different file, which will be 404.html and response. So now what will happen, guys, we are simply keep on comparing these request params with different names out there. If different name is passed, we are showing the 404 file. So now we simply need to create these three files, john.html, kane.html, and 404.html. So this will be a simple 404 page, guys. So we can give it a title, 404 error page. This is the 404 error page. Simply write this, and then this will be Kane page, like this. And this will be the John page, simply. So now if you go to index.js, guys, so now we simply need to read these three files depending upon the condition we need to show them. So now inside this function, we will make use of file system module, and here we will read file. We will make use of this method, and we will read the file from the path, which the path is passed to this function, and this also response as well. And after this, inside this, sorry, it makes the second argument is the callback function, error and the data. And inside this, we will simply send out the data, which is response.end, and we will pass the data which is coming here like this. So that's it all for this application. If I reload this application, let's suppose if I pass John, I need to reload this application. You will see localhost 5000, and it is saying that John, this is, sorry, I think it needs to be capital, because in this condition we have put this John to be capital. Let me change it to small letters, K. And now if you reload this is the John page. You will see that this is a page which gets rendered here depending upon the query parameter. And if I pass it to, let's suppose, Kane, you can see this is the Kane page. And let's suppose if I pass a different name here, let's suppose Smith, this is a 404 error page. So basically you can use these query parameters, guys, to serve different files based upon the query parameter, which query parameter is passed inside your Node.js and Express application. This is a complete example, and all the source code will be there inside description of this video, and also you should read about the blog post also alongside watching this video. Thank you very much. Please hit that like button, and I will be seeing you in the next video.